How to prepare a cat for air travel. Just like their human counterparts, cats can feel stress and anxiety when traveling. Removing your cat from her familiar environment can throw her for a loop. Therefore, you should put careful time and consideration into preparing your cat for air travel. Your extra effort will help make the travel experience less stressful for the both of you. Part 1. Preparing your cat for air travel in advance. 1. Take your cat to your veterinarian. Travel, especially air travel, can be difficult for cats. You want to ensure your cat is healthy enough for the flight. Your veterinarian will examine her and make sure she is up to date on all of her vaccinations. If your cat has an illness, ask your veterinarian how it can be managed or treated, if possible, prior to your flight. Your veterinarian will need to complete a health certificate for your cat, certifying she is healthy enough for travel and has all of the required vaccinations. The health certificate requirements may vary according to your destination, so confirm these requirements with the airline before your appointment. There are time restrictions on health certificate completion. Airlines typically require health certificates to be completed within 10 days of a flight, but confirm your airline's specific time restriction. Ask your veterinarian to microchip your cat for easy identification. If your cat is already microchipped, consider asking your veterinarian to scan the microchip to make sure it can be read. If your cat is on medication, ask your veterinarian about how you can continue to medicate your cat on your day of travel. 2. Purchase an airline-approved carrier. If you have not traveled by plane with your cat before, you may need to purchase an airline-approved pet carrier. Call your airline or search the airline's website for pet carrier requirements for cabin and cargo travel. Generally, a cabin cat carrier should be made of a durable fabric, for example, nylon, be well ventilated, and have a zippered top and side door. Your airline may also require the carrier to have a soft removable bottom pad. A good cargo carrier should be made of sturdy and durable plastic and have a secure door latch. Make sure the carrier is large enough for your cat to move around and be comfortable in. 3. Encourage your cat to spend time in her carrier. Your cat will need at least 1 month to get ready for air travel. During this time, invite your cat to spend more time in her carrier. Make it look inviting by putting some of her creature comforts inside of it, such as comfortable bedding and favorite toys. Leave the carrier open at all times in a location where your cat frequents, such as her bed or a scratching post. This lets your cat explore her carrier at her leisure and without fear of you closing the door when she steps inside of it. Consider spraying cat pheromones inside the carrier so it smells familiar to her. Feed her and the carrier so she can have a positive association with it. Practice closing the door when she is inside of it, after you've given her time to explore it. Start by closing the door for a few seconds, then opening it and immediately giving her a treat. Slowly increase the amount of you leave the door closed before opening it and giving her a treat. 4. Take your cat on car rides. When your cat is comfortable with her carrier, place her inside of it and take her on car rides. Start with short car rides, just around the block and back. As she gets more comfortable with car travel, take her on longer rides. Secure the carrier in the car with a seatbelt. Take your cat to a desirable location, such as back home, not the veterinarian's office. Give her a treat at the end of the car ride if she behaves well, no scratching or incessant crying. Staying still in the carrier while the car is moving may be a bit bewildering to your cat at first, but she will get used to it over time. Try to start the car rides at least a few weeks before your flight. 5. Acclimate your cat to loud noises. Not only is the plane noisy, but the airport can be noisy too. When your cat is comfortable with car rides, take her to the airport and sit outside with her and the carrier. The loud noise and commotion may be terrifying for your cat at first, so it will probably take a few trips to the airport before your cat becomes used to the loud noises. You could also take her inside the airport, near the flight check-in area. Give your cat some treats to reward her for good behavior. Allow a few weeks for your cat to get accustomed to airport noises. 6. Trim your cat's nails. If your cat's nails are long, she could use them to scratch up the interior of her carrier during the flight. If she has to travel in the cargo area, she could get her nails stuck in the carrier's bars, which could lead to injury. If you are not comfortable trimming your cat's nails, have your veterinarian do so. A cat's nails should be trimmed once every 10 days to 2 weeks, so time the nail trimming so her nails do not become long again before the trip. If you will be away from home for a long time, bring some nail clippers with you.